Happy Tuesday, guys. Heads up, we got that express class at 1 p.m. today, so make sure you get on that. So, big thing here, please check our blog daily, guys. With the rate that we're going at and the updates that we're getting, we could be changing that schedule or anything by the minute there, so we want to keep you guys updated. So keep your emails updated and keep checking our website, Instagram, for any updates as we go based on the schedule, especially for that schedule going forward, how we're doing that. And the other thing, guys, in that blog you'll find is that challenge, so make sure you guys read up on that challenge, get those details down, and if you guys have questions, let us know. So this week's critical, guys. Keep checking that blog, keep checking our social media to know your updates for how we're going forward. I'm going to pass it over to Chris for the workout of the day.
Okay guys, today's workout is 100 push-ups for time. So what we're trying to do here is keep a pace going on those push-ups. So it doesn't mean you're banging them out as fast as you can, but we don't want you stopping. So if you stop at the bottom to take a quick break or at the top, we're gonna call that a break. Every time you take your break, you're gonna be doing some squats and pull-ups. So the trick for today's workout is, depending on how many you did unbroken, that's how many squats and pull-ups you're gonna have to do. So for example, if your first set or any set is 50 reps in a row or more, and then let's say you stop at 57 reps. When you're done that, you're gonna have to go for 50 air squats and then 25 pull-ups before you start doing your push-ups again. So we've listed a bunch on the board here, but we want you to really check that WOD description, because I know for myself, my first set might be somewhere around 30, I'm guessing, might be more, might be less. I know after that first set, my numbers are gonna go down probably significantly. By the end of 100 push-ups, I'm probably gonna be doing sets of 5 or so. So check out the WOD description to see how many reps you need to do of air squats and pull-ups whenever you take your break. For the strategy wise here, you want to do as many push-ups as possible before you break it up. So even if that means you're really grinding those last couple out, you want to do that until you pretty much just can't go anymore every single time. When you're done your air squats and your pull-ups, I would recommend giving yourself a second to just regain your breath, and also shake your arms out a lot to make sure you're ready for a next max effort set of push-ups. This isn't necessarily a huge cardio style workout here. You're not going to be getting a ton of cardio. You might get some for sure. You might start huffing and puffing a little bit, but this workout's going to be more of like an endurance strength test. Body weight endurance strength test. So just keep that in mind as you go. You are doing it 4 times, so the cardio aspect will be there for sure, but make sure you're ready for that next set. For the afterburner today, we'll pass it over to Yash.
All right, so for the afterburner today, we're doing a 10 by 1 standing broad jump. So basically we're just working on that power of the hips there. I know you guys are doing air squats there, so this will be a good tester for the hips to see how much power you still got left in them. We've done this in the past, so see if you have measured or seen how far you've gone, see if you can get a little bit further, or if you would like, if you scored each single one, see if you can get your total distance to be a little bit farther this time. So if you were doing 2 meters of a jump each time, and then you try and do 2.5 every time this time, try and get a total of a farther distance this time. So you'll see more details on how to do that in later videos. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up.
Okay guys, today's warm-up is 3 rounds. We're starting off with 5 inchworm walkouts. So for that inchworm, just remember, try to keep the back of the legs nice and straight so you can feel that stretch in the hamstrings. You can round your back, that's totally fine. We're gonna walk out that inchworm. If you can keep going further and further, head through that window, rib cage in, squeeze your butt. Hold it for a second at the bottom, and then walk it back out. So at the top, you're feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. You're warming up the shoulders by walking out, and we're even getting into that core tensioning as you walk the hands a little bit further from the body. Once you're done that, we're gonna go for 10 seated leg lifts. For the seated leg lift, we're just gonna sit down on the floor. You can to start a little bit further backwards. Get that back and chest up tall, pull that rib cage down so you feel those abs, and you're just gonna raise both legs as high as you can for 10 reps. This exercise is going to target your core and your hip flexors, that little muscle at the top of your hip, top of your quad there. You're gonna feel that firing up as you go. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can bring your hands further forward. That makes it a lot harder to try to get those legs up as high. Play around with it. You can start with the hands a little bit further back. To make it even easier if you need to, you can bring your hands all the way back and build on those lifts. Once you're done that, we're gonna go for 10 shoot-throughs. So in a shoot-through, for now, I'm gonna show you guys using parallettes here, which is what we use at the gym for these. If you're at home and you don't have parallettes, a lot of you might not, you can use 2 chairs. So just hands on top of the chairs, 2 boxes, anything that you have lifted off the ground will do. So for that shoot-through, we're starting off at the top of the push-up. So you see that rib cage is in, back's nice and flat. You're gonna tuck the knees in, bring your legs through, and then I'm gonna tuck the knees back in and push back to that start position. So we're going for 10 of those. No push-up or dip at the beginning or end. After you've done that, we're going for a 20-second bottom of squat hold. So for some of you guys, it might be great for you to even use a post for this one or a door jam. For some of you guys, you don't need that. And either way, guys, we always say experiment with both if you can. So what we're trying to do here, using that post, you can just get your back and chest up really tall, sink those hips down low, try to get the back and chest up tall. You can rock gently back and forth. You can also try, again, doing this without holding your post or wall. You're just rocking a little bit, holding it for 20 seconds, trying to feel that core tension, and also trying to feel that hip opening up as you go. Enjoy today's warm-up.
All right, so we're here for that workout, guys. 100 push-ups for time. So with this one, again, mentioned, it's like that strength endurance style workout. And again, based on where you break, that's the number of pull-ups and push-ups you're gonna be doing based on that ladder that we showed you in the WOD description. So make sure you guys refer to that when you're doing the workout. As far as the movement goes, for the push-ups, guys, choose something that's gonna be challenging, and or not challenging, I would say, try to be able to get between that 10 to 20 reps in the beginning at least, as a minimum. Let's say you're doing 20 reps, 5 rounds of that. That should be a good workout breakdown for the entire workout to get 20 or get 100 reps done. So see if you can get at least a 10 to 20 done with the progression that you're doing today. It's okay if later on, let's say you do 40 push-ups, then you do 20, then you do 5. That's totally fine as well. But in that first couple sets, let's try to get at least 10 to 20 reps done, minimum. With the push-ups here, guys, again, let's try and keep that nice tight hollow body, stay nice and straight the entire time. So with that said, let's not sag those hips, keep that butt tight, and then we're curling in that rib cage, keeping the abs tight. For the push-up here, I like to keep those elbow pits, or the inside elbow pits facing out in front of me. So I don't want them to face inwards. I like to keep them facing out in front, so that when I break at the elbows, I'm keeping my elbows already nice and tight to my body. So that's a good cue for yourself, especially also when you're coming up, you want to think about pointing those elbow pits back out again. So you guys can do your push-ups off those toes. You guys can do a push-up where you come down and then rock back up from the knees, then to the toes. It's kind of like a kipping push-up there. That's totally fine, as long as you're keeping that core nice and tight. Last thing, you can also try going off those knees. Just one error I see sometimes with these knee push-ups, guys, is that we keep our hips bent and then come down and push up like this. I want you to keep yourself nice and straight. So from your knees to your shoulders should be one straight line, come all the way down, and then back up again. Once you're done that push-up, guys, going into those air squats next. So air squats here, guys. Big thing, keep that chest tall. I like to kind of keep my hands out in front of me so that when I'm getting tired, I'm not looking down as I'm squatting. So I know some of you, when you get tired, hands kind of flop to the sides or in front of you and you're looking down. Try to keep those hands up a little bit taller and look straight ahead to keep that chest tall, and also to allow you to keep your weight more distributed towards that mid-foot and the heel. So again, as opposed to doing this, guys, let's try to keep our hands up and try to stay on that mid-foot to heel more as we're coming down our squat and coming up from our squat. Last movement here, guys, is the pull-up. So if you have a pull-up bar, great, let's use that as an option today. Obviously, the number of reps that we have today, we're not going to do strict pull-ups unless, let's say, you're really good at them. Let's say you can do 30, 20, or 20 to 30 strict unbroken. Maybe you can go down that route and do it, but if you have a pull-up bar, I recommend you guys doing kipping or butterfly if it's available to you. I'm going to demo today with actual kettlebells today instead of the actual pull-up bar. Show you another option for that. So with the kettlebell here, guys, just like before, we can go into that bent over row position. So I'm going to bend over at the hips, and I'm going to go for that row, keeping those elbows in nice and tight, and really trying to squeeze in my mid back as I'm doing this, guys. You can do it on the outside of your feet, go sumo as well. Try it from there. If you want, you can also break up the reps if you want to go alternating, kind of like a gorilla row. You can mix that up as long as it's a rowing variation. You're getting the correct number of reps in there. So play around with it. Any bent over option, guys, keep that back nice and flat. Hope you guys enjoy this workout, and you guys hopefully do it all in one set and never have to do any squats or pull-ups. And post what your scores are below, guys. We'll see you next for the afterburner. Alright guys, so weather is great this day. Let's get outside. Let's do these broad jumps outside. 10 by 1 for these broad jumps. You're going to do standing broad jumps, so don't run into it. You're going to be standing at a spot. Try and pick a line or anything in the grass or wherever it may be. Start out slow, so don't get too aggressive right off the bat. Give yourself some time to kind of adapt to getting a little bit farther and opening up those hips. What you're going to do is kind of get yourself into a hang position, so pushing your hips back, shins are vertical to the floor. Then you're going to think about throwing your hips forward and your arms forward as you're jumping, so you're jumping forward to get some horizontal distance. As we're doing this, guys, the first one, again, nice and slow, or not as aggressive to kind of get into it. As you get a little more comfortable, you can get a little bit more aggressive with the hips. Try and get a little bit farther each time. Again, only do it as you feel comfortable, so don't get too aggressive right off the bat. Build up to it. You're doing 10 sets of one, so see what you can do by your 10th set here. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoy the afterburner. We'll see you guys tomorrow.